And so, regardless of outside distractions and time crunches and preference to stay in bed, let us sit back and relax. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. And exhale. And with each breath, we are bringing our attention in to ourselves, following the breath in through the nose, down the back of the throat, into the chest and diaphragm, bringing our attention to our center. Bringing our awareness to this place and this time, and what we need to know today. One more time, inhale. And exhale. All right. So, this is what the universe would like us to know today. And give me a moment while I refocus and set everything up for the auto-click. Okay, here we are. So, we have Sowillo, which is success, Kunos, which is possibilities, Lagus, which is the birthing rush, and Fehu, yes, I did get that one right, Fehu, which is income and fire, and that forward motion of bringing things in. And this one reversed here is Taiwaz. Taiwaz reversed, which means no big sacrifices, no trade-offs needed today. Alright, Sowillo is success. Sowillo is at the base of our reading. So that means that today we're going to have a very successful day. Yay! Despite getting up late, despite perhaps a feeling of grogginess, but we are going to achieve success today. This success isn't going to require a decision between one thing or another. It's not going to require putting ourselves before someone else or someone else before us, even if that someone else is our future selves. So there's no big decision really, which could be what helps make it a successful day. There's not as much struggle, or if there is struggle, there's a feeling of accomplishment instead of a weighing of the balances. Kunos, possibilities. So this success is going to lead to more possibilities. This is the upright position of Kunos. Not only, visually upright, but the normal position of Kunos. So that means the possibilities are endless coming out wording. The possibilities are open. Who knows what can come out of this? And remembering from yesterday's reading, if you were there, Kunos is the torch that you have control of. You can shine it in whichever direction you wish to illuminate whatever possibilities are available. Kunos is that forge where you are given the tools and you decide what you make. So these possibilities open to the future. Greater than sign. Less than sign? Less than sign, so that everything out here is even more wonderful, or more options than there were. So the success, which didn't require much sacrifice, or any, is going to lead to many possibilities. Up here we have Fehu and Lagus. Now Lagus is in an upside down position. So Lagus is that birthing rush, that explosion of beginning. It is perhaps a new project. So since it is pointing back toward the client or the reader instead of up, which is its normal or usual position. I'm going to have to figure out some terms, huh? I would say that if there is a project, it is something that is still going on or is still in process, and not necessarily something new, not a new rush of beginning. Fehu being the rune of income, the rune of liquid assets, does imply that whatever these possibilities are, whatever this success is going to lead or bring or continue a flow of income. So not a one-time lottery winning thing or gift, but something that is going to continually produce. So with that Lagus rush being upside down, I would say this indicates not a new project, and not that kind of rush and flow that, say, an opening day sale would produce. But it will bring kind of a rush and flow to the self, back to the feeling of success. So, in a way, this loop, and there's really no good way to take a slide of me making a circle around all the runes. This success is going to feed itself, which is the way a good job should work, or whatever. When I'm saying job here, I could mean, we could be talking about the situation could be a new project at work. It could be spreadsheets, or it could be gardening, or it could be my rune readings. It could be that if we were talking about me, something that I do today will produce further income of the same kind. Okay, I guess not only is there a time limit on my clicker, but there's a number limit. Or I used up the battery. Oh, no, there it goes. So, I'll quit being so obnoxious with my clicker. Alright, to reiterate, I was going to start the introduction today with this whole big thing about how my ignorance amuses me, which is a line from Tomb Raider. But I really don't have time to go into that, and yet it comes up anyway. It is kind of amusing sometimes, frustrating sometimes. But one needs to take these things with a grain of salt. Does that have anything to do with today's reading? It could be, since I believe that everything that happens within the time frame of the reading is relevant. When we are willing to admit to what we don't know, that leaves us open to learning more things, to having a new success every time because we learn something, or because we make a new friend, by admitting what we don't know. It can take that competitive edge off and make it more of a camaraderie instead of a struggle. So, one more time. Something wonderfully successful is going to happen today. It could be learning something new. It could be completing the project. It could be getting through the workday. It could be getting to work in one piece, or flipping the egg in the for the sandwich, or managing to step off the porch without tripping and falling today. But there will be a success, if not one, many, and a sense of accomplishment. The sense of accomplishment comes also because there was no need to make that little sacrifice or to weigh one thing against the other. There was no need to choose self over somebody else. You were just able to come in, do, or stay and do, and that brings a sense of well-being, a flag planted on the mountaintop. This success will then lead to possibilities, which will lead to income, which will give you that little rush of success and well-being internally as opposed to externally, which will lead us back to success. So we have a beautiful circle here of things going well, leading to opportunities, which lead to income or liquid assets that flow in and lead us back to a more successful venture. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I wish you much success today. As I was saying, I wish you much success today, in all your endeavors. And one thing I realized yesterday as I was going through the day and wondering, well, does this apply to the reading and does this apply to the reading, that sometimes days tend to take a theme, and many things apply to the reading. There can be many successes in a day. Like, for example, getting out of bed brings a success. Actually managing to do this rune reading again today, even though I feel a time crunch and am looking at the clock, I also managed to focus definitely on the reading itself and keep that attention there, before being distracted by the clock again. So I managed to wait till the end. So these little moments of success can fuel the sense of well-being, which fuels more success, because the better we feel about ourselves, the better we feel able to do things, to take on the world, to succeed. Success breeds success. Yeah, that just looks really funny, doesn't it? So go out there and succeed in everything, and let the fruits of your labor flow and feed your success some more. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please send questions or comments to Lila at uniqueallen.com.
That's LILA@UNICALLEN.com. And I hope you have a great day.